Okay, hello, let's start. Today I want to try to play some rapid games. My rating right now is 2352 and I want to try to raise it to make a little bit higher. Let's refresh the page and try to find an opponent. Okay, let's go. Okay, I have a challenge. I have an offer from 2278. Okay, let's play. Good luck. Let's write. Have a good luck. Have fun. It was last time, if I'm not mistaken. Let's write again. Have a good game. I don't know if you're hearing me. One game I won and one game my opponent won. Let's go. Thanks. I don't remember uh, last time I preferred after e4 I played c5 or other move, other variation. Okay, let's go. Maybe let's try again. Dragon variation. g6, bishop. Oh, it's not my move. Bishop g2. It's already not dragon variation. I don't know how we can call this variation after g3 and bishop g2. Maybe against Sicilian defense with g3 and bishop g2. These moves. Now, if I try to play knight c6, maybe my opponent can take, and then to play e5 with discovery attack. Okay, so let's make a castle. Such a calm move. And if again knight c6, knight takes c6, we take c6 after e5. I don't like this variation for me because my rook is not in a trap because I can play rook b8, but I don't want to have doubled pawns. So maybe at first bishop d7, then knight c6. Okay, let's continue bishop d7. Hello everyone. Is it okay with my voice and my screen, my desktop? Can you write something, please? I don't know if you are hearing me. Now I'm going to continue knight c6, then to continue development with how maybe a6. Okay, h3, with which idea? Maybe my opponent wants to play bishop e3 and he didn't want to my knight to be here on g4. That's why he played h3. Okay, let's continue development. Knight c6. Is it rated game or unrated? What's that? Casual. Casual game. Maybe it means that it's an unrated game? No, I'll just translate it. No, it doesn't mean that it's unrated or rated. Okay, knight b3. Uh, let's let's make some discomfort for this knight. Maybe after a5, a4. Let's play a5. I want to ask from my opponent, is it rated game? A4. I think my plan here to play with this semi-open file to try maybe after bishop knight b4. Casual is unrated. Oh, okay. Hmm. After knight b4, somewhere I want to play somewhere to maybe e6 d5 to crush the center, but not right now. I can't make that. Okay, maybe at first rook c8, then queen b6. Okay, rook c8. Sounds good. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Bishop e3. Now I can't play queen b6, but I want to make my queen's location better. But where to go? I can't play queen b6. Oh, I have an interesting idea with knight e5, knight c4. Hmm. Knight e5. Let's try. Maybe somewhere I can even sacrifice here if I think my opponent will protect this pawn, but I want somewhere to sacrifice to open this diagonal and to try to win something here. To tell the truth, I'm not good in these positions, but I know the main rules of chess. That's why I hope that my plan to play with this semi-open file will be in favor of me. Knight d5. What if I take? I'm sure my opponent will take with the pawn because if he takes, sorry, sorry for my voice. If he takes with the queen, oh, it will be a fork double attack on b7 and on a5. So maybe after queen d5 I can take on, sorry, not on c1. I can take on c2. Knight d5, queen takes d5, and rook c2. And after that I want to take on b2 also. So really, after knight d5, My opponent maybe must take with the pawn. Again, I'm not sure. And I can play knight c4. Okay, let's try. And knight c4, right? He can play bishop d4, but I can take on b2 because bishop g7 I can win a queen. So let's play knight c4. So how to protect this pawn? Bishop d4. If knight b2, bishop takes b2, bishop takes b2. I agree with this position. I like that for me. So knight takes b2. Is there something dangerous for my pieces? Knight takes b2. If you place, for example, queen c5, c1, uh, then I think I can play knight b3 using this pin, or knight b2, queen d2. Then I can win this pawn also because of this protection. So okay, let's take. I hope I am not missing here something tactical. Is it okay after queen somewhere to take on a4? Is it okay for me to bring my knight far from the center? I mean, I want my knight to be here, to be in the center. But also, I don't want to win a pawn. I want to have a passing pawn. If I have a passing pawn, I will trade everything. I will go to the end game, and with passing pawn, of course, I hope. I hope I will win that. Where I lost? Oh, okay. I remember this game. Okay, queen e2. So if I try to take immediately knight a4, then knight c3 to try to transfer my knight. Can I save this pawn? Okay, let's take. Let's take bishop g7. I have to take. Rook e1. My opponent wants to take on e7, but to take on e7, okay, to protect rook e8 or to leave this pawn without protection, to trade the queens as I want. Maybe at first I need to protect one more time this pawn, and then after taking, to agree with this trading, then to play bishop b5 and then rook c2. Or knight c3, queen e7 to take. Okay, I think b6 is okay for me. Let's try. Queen e7, queen takes e7, rook takes e7, and I have to play bishop b5 to go away from rook's attack. Okay, 94. 94. This knight is very powerful. Maybe really to protect this pawn, and then to try knight c3 and then a4. Okay, let's protect. Oh, and my opponent wants to play knight c6. It's not good for me, of course. So maybe really don't um, lose time for protecting this pawn and try to find something uh, stronger. Maybe rook c5. Because after knight c6, I think I have to take. Or I can play queen c7. Okay, let's play. Let's continue rook c5. I have to take. After knight c6, I have to take because of rook a4. So I have to take. And after the takes, knight c6, yes, I have to take. And I have to think about my knight protection. Knight c3. And then if queen e7 takes, and then to try to play d5 to block uh, bishop's way. d5. I want to take here after c7. Maybe rook c8 will work for me. How to protect? Maybe rook c7. But after rook c7, I can play knight b5 to attack this rook and to try to take this pawn. But maybe I will leave my rook here because after knight b5, I need this rook here to protect this pawn. Really, after if rook c7, knight b5, I can take maybe rook, okay, rook c7, or to make my this rook active, maybe rook e8 and rook e2, because I think I can play knight b5 in every move, right? Let's activate this rook. Rook e8, then I want to play rook e2, then if I'm lucky to take this pawn, or maybe I can play rook e6 also to win this pawn. This pawn is very annoying for me. King f1, also I can play rook e2, but I'm just saying this move, rook e6, to win this pawn. This pawn much more stronger than c2. If I can win this pawn, I think I will have no problem in that position. And also I like my knight very, very much. Armen, hello. Can you hear me? Rook e1. Let's take on c6. Rook c6. Rook d7. I see. My opponent wants to play rook e7 then to take here, but I want to trade everything. At least a pair of rooks. Rook d6, and I think I can push my pawn. Finally, I have a passing pawn a4. Okay, but I'm losing this pawn, right? b6. Okay, maybe at first b5. So pity to lose a pawn. Rook this. No, it's not my move. Armen, can you hear me? b5, and I'm going to push this pawn a4, a3, or at first maybe rook a7. Oh, so sorry for you. Okay, g5. I think it's okay for me. There is no danger. G5, and then I see my opponent wants to checkmate my king. So I have to, or it will not work. A4, rook e8, a3, rook d8, and I have no time. So okay, I can play rook a8 or rook c8. I'm losing a pawn, but okay, let's play h6. Then to trade, then to play b4. It's not a work. It's having a rest. My lessons today in the evening. b4, if he takes, and rook e8. Okay, I can take here, and there is no checkmate for my king, right? I think I even somewhere can sacrifice here, and then to play a4, a3. But not now, maybe now a4. If rook d3, then at first b4 to protect the knight. Okay, I won. Thank you for the game. Thank you for the game. Okay, I want to play one rated game, rated rapid. Where to find an opponent for me? Quick pairing. F4 after D4. Yes, to protect on G5. Yes, you're right. But you are right. F4 was much more better to keep that pawn. I will have much more problems than after taking rook G5. Okay, no one wants to play with me. 10 plus 5. Where to find an opponent for me? Arne, will you play? Or you are in a lesson right now? Okay, let's play Blitz. 3 plus 2 or no, let's play 5 plus 3 to have some time to think. Uh-huh. Okay. Again, my opponent is a strong player. Let's again choose d4, my favorite move. d4, knight f6, knight f3. Okay, I see. h6, h6. I think c4 will be okay for me. g5, g4. Is it a problem for my knight? Let's continue development. I think g4. I can play knight h4, e6, d6. Now e4, g4, knight h4 or knight d2. Where to go? Okay, let's play knight h4. Then then maybe somewhere knight f5. I will transfer. Bishop e2 and then castle. After e5, if I play d5, knight d4, I missed this move e5. I don't want this knight to be here on d4. So how to play? And also I don't want this trade, bishop e3, and my opponent will have two bishops advantage. So how to continue? But okay, I think I agree with this trade. If my opponent takes on e2, oh, and also my opponent has such variation with discovery attack. So I have to protect my knight. But how to play g3? What to do? Okay, let's play g3 and then to try bishop e3. Maybe in this position I will make a long castle, not short. And then to try to open this file. Bishop e7. Okay, bishop e3. This trade. I agree with this trade. Blitz after this, then I click OK. Okay. Will you send the challenge? Yes, oh, I see a challenge from from my first opponent. But okay, I will play with you, of course. Please send the challenge. Then, of course, we will play this challenge. How can I call you? C5. What to do? To take here? Let's take. But after this taking, knight e2. If I take here, knight c3, here, knight d1, rook d1, or no, after c takes b7, he will take with the bishop, then knight e4. So it's better for me to take immediately queen e2. No, I'm not an active player. I have two kids. I have no time for tournaments. We take c6, and I think I can make a long castle and to try to play with this semi-open file. Queen a5, queen a5. How to continue? I like this move, c5, this sacrifice, and queen c4. Oh, but no. Now I don't like that continue, that variation because of bishop e6. I wanted to open this file, right? So let's make it f3, or I will lose. Oh, I wanted um to make an arrow, but I played. Okay, I think after queen e3, of course, it will be a pin. So I have to take with the knight. Can he take? Take and queen a2. Is it dangerous for me, or I can check here on d6? Now if c5, take and knight e5. Bishop a2. Okay, I agree with this position. To my kids, I try to teach, but my son doesn't like chess. It's my pain, and my daughter is very little for chess. Maybe after 2, 3 years, of course, I will teach her. So after c5, I think this trade is okay for me. I'm so sorry for that, really. I can give him very much, but what to do? So, queen c7, strong move. Can I sacrifice here quality? To sacrifice a quality, then rook d6, then to try, let's try, then to try to play with dark squares. Then rook d1, and then where to go? And then bishop c5. Okay, then I want to play bishop d6. So sorry for that. Chess is the most interesting game. Queen a5 and how to play bishop a3 or bishop d6. Maybe bishop d6 really. I think there is no danger here. Bishop a2. I can take here or maybe with the knight. 97. How to activate my queen? Maybe queen d2, bishop a3, and queen d6, or queen d3 here. Let's play queen d2. Oh, such a difficult position. Kim Kardashian, Armenian hero. Yes, I know her. I know her. I know her family. I saw some videos from them. Bishop a3, and now I'm going to play queen d6. But I think my opponent will play c5 to block my. Oh, what a great continuation for me, king f7. And now my opponent has to play to protect this pawn on e7. But after that, uh-huh, after that, I have no time. I have no time. How to continue? Maybe knight f5, knight h6. After rook d8, what to do? Okay, let's take here. I could check from c7. I forgot about that move. Let's take here. Oh, it was a gift for me. My opponent is so kind. I won. Okay, thank you. And uh, okay, I want to find your challenge. Mhm. Thank you. How to find you? How is your nick on Lichess? But I see only one challenge. Oh, it's you. Oh, okay. I thought it's not the same person. So sorry for that. Okay, I will accept. Okay, 5 plus 3, right? Hmm. Okay. Okay, have a good game. It's rated. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. You too. But I see you are hearing, but it's okay. Good luck. Let's play before again. Okay. Rated. Great. G6. Let's play C4. Knight C3. King Indian defense. Which variation? I often play um, classical variation, but also okay, 97. After this move, I don't know how to call this variation. I know with knight, not at first e5, then knight c6, classical variation or Petrosian's variation. So after knight d7, I have to think after 97 how to continue. Okay, maybe castle. I know that you're going to play e5, d5, then knight c5. I have to play queen c2. Okay, let's continue. Castle, then d5. I have a question. I want to figure out if in the board the same position and in the uh, YouTube stream you see the same position, the same at the same time. I mean, when I make a move, do you see on the board on your desktop and on YouTube stream in my page at the same time, or you see after some seconds? Okay, A5. I know that here I have to play bishop G5 to pin to make some problems for this knight because I know that here the main the main plane for black to go somewhere with this knight and then to play f5. Okay, bishop d7 and I have to play b3, right? b3, then with this idea a3 because if immediately a3 you will play a4. So at first b3 or you can play here, here, and then to take here on e4. Will I lose something? About um about 30 seconds. How to change that? Queen e8. So you want to take and then to play f5 and then e4 with this idea. But I will agree with that position. I will have two pieces against the rook and the pawn. In the middle game, it will be in favor of me, right? If I'm not mistaken. So, or maybe let's play knight d2 to protect one more time this pawn. Time delay in the stream options. I thought that I changed it. I thought that I put there 0 seconds, but it means that I was wrong. I will ask from my friend. He's how to say that programmist. Can I say so in English? Knight h7, knight h7, and now I understand that my opponent wants to play f5, so I must play f3, right? Or I needn't play immediately f3. I can play after f5, f3, then to transfer this bishop. Okay, let's continue. a3. Oh, and there is an interesting variation with g5 and to take here and then f5 and f4. So maybe for my bishop, it will be better immediately play f3. Okay, let's play. H5 for bishop h6, right? Okay, let's continue. A3. And now you want to take and to fork here, right? So maybe to play rook b1. But okay, I think this trade, I didn't want this trade for me. But how to continue? I have to close with the bishop to play this variation. But okay, in King's Indian defense, Black's big problem is that bishop, and you solve your problem. Oh, maybe. Okay, but I mean, please again, write with in easy words. Obligatory delay. Obligatory. What's that? Bishop d4. Can I take and then to try to win this pawn or not? Okay. Okay, let's play knight b5. I also want white squared bishop. I think you have to take, right? Or at first to take on f2 and then to protect with rook c8. But there is no need to protect this pawn. You can take, I will take, but then I want to play b4 and then to take here on c7. Well, I think you will take at first. I will take with the rook and then you will take on b5. She takes b5 and then maybe queen d7 will work to protect this pawn. And I need a great time to transfer my rook to this file. Okay, let's take. And rook c8. What if I play b4? This knight has to go back, right? Mhm. And then to try to win this pawn, I think I can win that pawn. Let's try. Of course, I'm not sure. Queen d3, queen c4, which one? Let's try queen d3. After queen e5, f4, queen e5, f4, queen g7, and maybe knight f3 will work for me. Okay, obligatory. Okay, I will know. Thank you. Knight f3 or knight b3 because there is my pawn is hanging on f4 after knight f3. So how to take with the queen or with the knight? Okay, let's trade the queens. Oh, and bishop f3. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Bishop h5. Is there something danger for my king? Rook g2, can I see? Okay, bishop f3 to protect here. Oh, let's trade here. I don't want to get checkmate here. Such difficult position. Let's take here and then to try to trade this rook also. Okay, here again. Oh, king h2. Is it draw or oh, I can close queen c4? Okay, what to do? Queen b5, h4. Um, Queen g4, g3, and okay, let's trade and queen f6. It's a draw. I think it's a draw. Check. Let's take here. I think it's a draw. If king g4, no, it's very dangerous for me. I agree with the draw. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the game. I'm sure there were many mistakes, but thank you. And good night. You were very lucky. I think me too. I also was very lucky. I don't know where. I thought that really my position was better, but it's really very hard to win in a winning position. So it was a good game. Thank you. Okay, maybe it's enough for today. It was a short stream, but really I also have no much time. So, okay, Armen, if you are here, thank you also. Thank you and see you in our English lessons. Bye bye. Bye bye everyone. I have two viewers right now. Okay, good night. Good night and have a good night.